Time to put you to beddy by, young man. I thought it would be nice if you could stay up and say goodnight to Mommy, but if she... Oh, there she is. It's about time.
Hello, Mrs. Twilly. Hi, Jamie. How's my precious little baby, huh?
Mrs. Swift, we were about to file a missing persons report.
I'm sorry I'm late. I know it was inconsiderate of me not to call, but it has been quite a day.
How did things go at the custody trial?
They couldn't have gone better. I feel like I'm walking on air.
You do seem to be in good spirits.
My lawyer said it was all over but the shouting.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks. We've been celebrating over dinner, but now we want to go to the Electric Balloon, so if you could just stay for a few hours, I'd really appreciate it.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Swift, but I hate to be a party pooper, but I can't.
I won't be gone late.
But, Mrs. Swift, if you'll remember, my daughter is visiting me from Boston, and she's going back tomorrow, and we did make plans for the evening.
Okay. I know you want to spend some time with your family. Here, I'll pay you. There you go.
Thank you. And if you need a sitter for Jamie again, you have my number.
Okay, I'll call. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hello, Mr. Moneybags. How are you? I have some wonderful news for you. After what happened today in the courtroom, the judge is going to make you mine forever and ever. And you and I are going to have such a good time together. We really are. Hello?
Guess who, darling?
Ansel? Is that you?
One and the same.
I can't believe it. It's so good to hear your voice. Where are you, in London?
When I last looked out the window, that's where I was.
Well, how are you?
Concerned, thank you.
What's the matter?
I had a rather puzzling transatlantic telephone communication a few hours ago from Monticello.
Concerning what?
Raven, what's going on over there? Why was a police detective asking me about Nadine's will?
I bet I know exactly who it was asking those questions. Was it a female detective named Saxon?
Either you're a mind reader or you know something about all this.
Never mind that. Exactly what did you tell her?
She now knows that my inheritance from my dear departed wife was meager, to say the least, but a king's ransom compared with what she left you.
What else did you tell her?
Not much. When I became inquisitive, she became evasive. So I told the lady it was none of her bloody business and terminated the conversation.
Great, so she doesn't know where the money's going?
Oh, I mumbled something about charities, which was true enough. Your mother did leave several £1,000s to the orphans or the Pekingese or something of that nature. But surely you know who gets the bulk of the estate.
Yes, I certainly do. My lovely little baby boy.
Your little precious baby boy. By the way, how are the custody proceedings going?
Fabulously, thank you.
I'm sure that pleases you, knowing how much you dote upon your little child. Anyway, you haven't answered my question. Why are the police so interested in Nadine's bequests?
It has nothing to do with the police. Detective Saxon is misusing her authority to try to make trouble for me.
Why should you do that?
It's really just a sort of female rivalry kind of thing. You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Look, she's jealous of me, that's all. I think she has a crush on Logan, so now she's trying to dig up all these innuendos to try to help me lose the custody fight.
But she's not succeeding?
No. I am going to win, believe me.
And so you win the jackpot. Tell me, darling, what will you do with all that money?
Why, I'm going to give Jamie everything he wants.
How thoughtful.
Mm-hmm. Everything he wants, including round-the-clock nursemaids, the best money can buy. And then I'm going to be free. I'll be free for the first time in my life to do anything I want.
I was under the impression that you've been doing precisely that since the day I met you.
You know, Ansel, I could take a little trip to London. How would you feel about that?
I can't think of anything I'd like more.
We could have one of those little family reunions with lots of hugging and kissing.
I look forward to it. You know how I always enjoy entertaining my stepdaughter.
Yes. I would like to ask you one question, though.
What would you like to know?
Well, I heard a nasty little rumor from Geraldine Saxon that you were having a hot and heavy affair with a young fashion model.
Those older women certainly do have vivid imaginations.
So it's false, then?
Of course, my dear.
Well, I thought she was just being catty, but I wanted to hear it from you.
Well, now you have, Raven, so fear no more. Listen, it's terribly late on this side of the Atlantic, so I'm going to ring off now. Good luck with the custody trial. Let me know how it turns out.
I'll do that, darling.
And if you do hop a jet and pop over, call me first, so I'll be prepared. I'll need some time to roll out the red carpet.
Okay, good night, baby.
Good night, Raven. Oh, no need to do that yourself, love. Wouldn't want you to break a nail or anything tragic like that, would we?
I am going to put a stop to this once and for all.
Hello.
Hi, Derek. I have to see you.
Oh, Raven, not tonight, please. I've had a tough day and I'm bushed. I'm just going to do a little bit of reading and then I'm going to bed.
Derek, this is very important.
Can't live without me, right?
I am serious. Something is happening. I have to speak to you.
You know, just once I'd like to hear you say, Derek, I have to see you. It's something absolutely trivial. Whatever it is, it can't be that
Derek,
earth-shattering.
please.
All right. Just for a little while. Where do you want to meet?
Stay right where you are. I'll be right over. Bye-bye. Great. Now I need another babysitter. Jamie, I just wish you were old enough to put on a couch in front of a television set, throw a bag of potato chips in your hands. This is really desperation. But it's worth a shot.
Hello.
Hello, April. I'm so glad you're home.
Raven, you and I have nothing to say to each other.
Please don't hang up. I realize there's been a slight strain in our relationship, but brace yourself. I'm going to ask you for a favor.
Don't waste your breath.
Now, wait, just give me a chance. I need a babysitter, and I was wondering if you could send Molly over for a few hours.
I don't believe you. Raven, I am not running a babysitting service. Molly works for me, and I need her.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to call off my meeting with Logan.
What meeting?
Well, my lawyer decided it would be a good idea if I sat down with Logan and tried to work out a compromise.
I see.
And I guess I'll just have to let the judge decide about the visitation rights and all that, but I did think I could give Logan a better deal.
Why can't he come over to your place?
He's working late at the office.
Listen, hold on a minute. I'll talk to Molly and see what she can do.
Great.
Fill her up, Joey.
Here you go, boss.
Thanks. Don't venture too far. I might need your services again tonight.
I hope you don't mind me saying so, boss, but aren't you starting a little early on that sauce?
Charlie, as far as I'm concerned, I got two alternatives. One, I drown my sorrows. Two, I join the French Foreign Legion. Seeing as I don't even like the beach, I don't think I'd react well to desert life. Cheers.
So you got a problem? Who doesn't?
Oh, Charlie, why do women have to be such unreasonable creatures? Can you explain that?
Well, that's like asking me why the sky is blue. Don't worry about Mr. Dawn. Everything will work out.
I got a solution, though.
Mr. Dawn, if you figured out how to handle the opposite sex, you ought to put it down in a book and you'll make $1 million.
It's quite simple, really. When you have problems with one woman, you just turn to another woman.
Right on.
Here you go, Callie.
Thanks. What's this for?
That's in case you or your puppet gets a frog in your throat. Hey, I just realized something.
What's that?
What happens to your frog puppet?
I give up what?
He gets a peephole in his throat.
Cute. It's not very original, but cute.
Well, I tried. What's the matter? You don't seem to be in a very good mood tonight.
Dorn's mood is the one I'm worried about.
What are you talking about?
I don't like the way he's acting tonight.
Seems to be as sleazy as usual.
Take a good look at him. He's half bombed already.
Well, hopefully he'll go into his office and pass out. Leave us in peace tonight.
No, I doubt it. Have you noticed the way he's been looking at you?
No. I try not to look at that man.
Those bloodshot eyes of his haven't been off you all evening long. And he's been leering at you more than usual. That's possible.
Big deal.
It is a big deal.
Kelly, would you stop worrying about me?
Look, Jody, I know what's going on in that man's dirty little mind, and I don't like it.
Forget about Elliot Dorn. Just concentrate on your puppets. Kelly, that's the most important thing right now.
Okay, but you just watch out for him, all right?
Okay. Now can we get back to doing what we get paid for?
Thanks for the drink and the joke.
You're welcome. Have a good show.
You bet.
I'm playing another style of piano. This kind of jazz has a special name. Are you ready for this?
Hello, Jody.
It's called...
Oh, Mr. Dorn, you startled me.
Enjoying the show?
Yeah.
Listen, I was wondering if after the club closes tonight, you could stay behind a little while.
What for? There aren't any private parties or anything tonight.
No, but I was thinking maybe we could have a little drink.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dorn, I can't.
You're gonna disappoint me again, Jody.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to.
What if I made that an order?
You can't order me around like that. If you tried, I'd quit. If you'll excuse me.
This ostinato in my left hand, and then I play the melody part with my right hand.
Give me one for the road, Charlie. Make it a double.
So when
You're splitting a little early, aren't you, tonight, Mr. Dorn?
Got things to take care of.
Hope you don't think I'm prying, but where you heading off to?
What's it to you?
Because I don't think you're in such great shape to drive, that's what.
Just pour the drink, Charlie.
You're the boss.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the boss.
It's all right, everybody. Elliot, what's the matter?
You walked in here like a volcano getting ready to erupt. Let's hear it.
We should have held this little meeting in your office because I would like to file a formal complaint against Detective Saxon.
I should have known it was Deborah. What has she done now?
I thought that woman was supposed to stop harassing me about my mother's death.
I was under the impression she had given up that investigation.
The harassment has continued, and believe me, I want a stop to it, Derek, right now.
What has she done to set you off now?
You know what she had the nerve to do?
No, but I got the feeling you're going to tell me.
You're right, I am going to tell you. She called London, England, talked to my stepfather, and tried to find out about my mother's will.
Are you sure about that?
She is obsessed. She is still trying to prove that I'm responsible for my mother's death.
I can't believe there's anything personal in this. Deborah is just trying to find an explanation for your mother's death.
I thought you were going to put a stop to this. I think you ought to talk to her and in a very loud tone of voice.
All right. I'll talk to her again.
Can't you see what she's trying to do? She wants Logan to get Jamie. She testified against me in the courtroom. How could you have let that happen?
There's no proper way to prevent that. She's still a private citizen as well as a police officer.
Well, she wants to take away my son as well as my freedom.
Now, that's ridiculous.
It is not. It's true. She'll do anything to hurt me. I feel like I'm being persecuted in some sort of a police state. My lawyer was right. I don't have any friends in this town, not even you.
Raven, I'm trying to be your friend, but you don't make it easy.
Well, you know why. because I want you to be more than just a friend. And you know it. And you don't care.
Of course I care.
Then why don't you show it? Derek, can't you see how alone I am? I'm so scared.
Hey, take it easy. Everything's gonna be all right. You'll see.
Oh, it feels so good when you hold me.
I guess you've had enough, haven't you, tonight? All right. Oh, you are such a lovely little boy. Oh, if your mommy would only spend more time with you, she'd know what she was missing. Well, I guess that, knowing your mommy a little, I guess that's expecting just a little bit, and too much. Oh, James, we have company. Excuse me, just a minute. Yes, who is it, please?
Elliot, darling, let me in.
Elliot, who? What can I do for you? Elliot, who?
Elliot Dorn, a friend of Mrs. Swift.
Oh, Mr. Dorn, I'm so sorry. I know who you are.
Who might you be?
Oh, Molly. Molly Sherwood.
Hello, Molly.
Yeah.
Raven has told me a lot about you.
Well, I'm always happy to be of help.
Molly, could you... Hello, Jamie. Could you do me a favor and tell Raven I'm here?
Well, I couldn't do that.
Why not?
Mrs. Swift is out.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm quite sure. I'm sitting here looking after Jamie until she gets back.
Are you sure she's not hiding in the bedroom?
Oh, why would she do that?
Oh, no, I just meant... When I spoke to her last, she said she was tired from the day in court and that she was going to sleep.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know anything about that.
That's odd.
Well, now, you'll excuse me, Mr. Dorn. I think Jamie and I are going to have to get tucked in.
Sure.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night, Jamie. Pleasant dreams, you billionaire. I wonder where that little liar can be.
Mr. Dorn, Mrs. Swift is out. Shouldn't you leave?
Molly, can I ask you a question? Were you sitting for Jamie the day Raven's mother came back from the hospital?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I think it was.
Did you have the good fortune to meet the woman?
No, I didn't even know she was coming over.
I see. Molly, can you remember if Raven was in a hospitable mood that day?
Oh, well, I suppose that she was. I mean, why are you asking me this?
I was just wondering if Raven felt up to playing the good daughter that day, that fateful day, and whether she served her mother anything to eat or drink.
Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that. I mean, she came way after I'd left.
It was late afternoon, wasn't it?
Yes, from what I've heard, it was.
Well, that translates to tea time in merry old England.
You'd know more about that than I would.
Raven has lived there. And I'm sure she would know that the first thing Nadine would want when she arrived would be a piping hot cup of tea with sugar to taste. What's this?
Oh, it's just a number Mrs. Swift left in case of emergency.
Whose number is this?
Oh, I haven't the slightest idea.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Oh, Mr. Dorn, do you really think you should do that?
Molly, this could be an emergency. Well, sounds like nobody's home.
Hello, Derek Mallory. Hello, who is this? Hello?
You want to know something? I was beginning to think we were destined to shake hands for the rest of our lives.
Well, you know what they say about good things being worth waiting for.
Mm-hmm. I just want you to care, and when people care, they want to protect.
You need about as much protection as a 5,000-pound gorilla.
That's not true. I'm weak, and everyone takes advantage of me. Look what my lawyer said. I don't have a friend in the world.
But you never seem to care about friends.
There's only one person that I can afford to care about, and that is my baby.
I know how much this trial means to you.
Huh. It means everything to me. It's my whole future.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know. It's your apartment, darling.
Who is it?
Messenger from headquarters, Chief.
Damn.
Hello, Chief. I hope I didn't interrupt the pinch.